Hey there, it's Angeline here, and today we are going to be doing something a little different. I previously recorded this and there was absolutely no sound, so I was very shocked to find out that none of the sound recorded. So I'm going to be doing a voiceover. I'm going to try to remember what was going on because it took me a while to figure out there was no sound. So we're going to welcome you to our video. Thank everyone. Hey, cultivators, thank you for joining. Today's a good day to garden, and let's get started. So today we are going to be working with our click grow. We're going to be putting in our seedlings. These are some seedlings that I did earlier on in the day on a previous video. That one, the sound works fine. It is the giant macaron red pepper seedlings. So we had those in the little seedling trays that we did two apiece. They were about 12, and we broke us down to 24 little seedlings, as you can see in our grow bag. But today we're going to be doing the yellow sweet peppers, and that is from our click and grow. So we are going to go over to our click and grow now and thin out our seeds. The reason why we separate our seeds is to give them their own space to grow. So I guess I'm putting you guys in a tripod. We're giving, we thin our seeds to give them their own space to grow so they can grow bigger and larger with less competition and less plants fighting for nutrients, fighting for sunlight. They need their own independent space. Now, this is a small system, so our yellow pepper needs a lot more room than it would need if it was in a larger system or in the soil or anything of that nature. Yes. Are you gonna add in your voice for your part too? No? Okay. So this is a close-up of our sweet yellow. Okay. Our sweet yellow pepper that we are going to be thinning out. And the reason why we're going to be thinning out, as you can see, is that there are several of them. There are about 3 or 4 growing in there. The click grow has these little pods, and the plants grow into those pods, as you can see right there. It has that little stick at the bottom, and the little stick at the bottom is what absorbs the water to keep it moist and watered. We do have our growing medium, and then we have our team member helping us out there. So as you can see, the water is dripping out a little bit because that's where the water is absorbed in our click and grow for it to be planted and for our plants to gain moisture. So this is not like the Gardein where there is another watering system. This one, the water is just absorbed in there slowly. Let's get a close up on our yellow peppers. There are, it looks to be about 3 or 4 of them in there. Of course, we're going to leave one in. We have a little stronger growing medium, but we have very healthy roots. So we're going to find our way to get them in while leaving in our stronger plants to grow and flourish. So that is our team member helping us out. She's holding in our cup. So you want to tell them what you're doing there in the picture? Okay, so we're going to open it and be a little gentle. I'm not going to break down the growing medium too much because this is a thicker growing medium than the rock wool. Not quite sure what it is. It feels like cocoa cure, but I'm not sure. But we're going to get our smaller pepper plants that have not fully developed as large as the other ones out and ready to grow. So as we're getting them out, we're deciding which ones. There's also the nutrients that the plant comes with, that the system comes with in there as well. And those nutrients are slow release balls. However, me in the future can tell you now, I've added in some liquid nutrients of my own to help the plants grow and develop as well. But it does come with slow release nutrients. And at the stage we're looking at right now, you probably don't need to add, or you shouldn't be adding any additional nutrients. So we are separating our little seedlings, thinning out our plants. So we only have one seedling, one plant in there to grow at a time. Even if you do notice that all the roots didn't come out with you, or you've broken or cracked some of the roots, it's okay because as long as the plant has at least one or two roots still left on it. Once you pull it out, it will be able to regrow the roots on its own. So, if you hear things popping, snapping, it's okay because it's fine for the roots to not be to be injured. They're as long as you have one on, they'll grow back. And even if you have none on, sometimes they still grow back. But your goal is to at least keep one on. So we're just going to place it back in with our one plant, but we're not going to throw away our other seedlings. What we're going to do is let them grow in another growing space. So we have plenty of spaces to grow. We have our green stalks with plenty of spaces. That's our water level. Our water is fine, so we don't have to move it. We have our green stalks. We have our independent containers. We have our grow bags. And here we have our small grow bags where we are going to be letting yes, our plants grow. So here we have them on our tablet. We're gonna have them grow. Larger one, which was almost the size of the larger one on the main screen. We have put together. Okay. You want to call it Tracy? Okay. So we're adding in our soil. The reason I'm adding in soil here is because we're going to grow those, put those in to grow. So we are putting in our small yellow peppers in, and we're going to let them grow a little more mature. But one of them are mature enough to go into our grow bag. So we're going to throw that one, well, not throw it in. We're going to plant that one right in our grow bag. But the little smaller ones that are still like seeds or just coming out of the seeds, we are going to have them grow in our seedling tray. So these are really small. You can barely see them. They're really small. We're going to have them planted into our seeding tray to get them more time to develop because they're still small. They're just germinating. So of course, all the plants don't germinate at the same time, but the ones that we did leave in there have germinated already. So they're germinated and becoming seedlings and ready to grow their true leaves. Whereas others that were in the same pod and the same seeds, which are only at the stage of being just germinating. So we're putting them back in to let them continue germinate in the regular soil. And I can say from Angelina of the future, they are thriving and, gaining their light and finding their footing in our little seedling tray, along with other seedlings that we have growing as well. So this is 2026, and we are definitely going to be in there labeling our plants nowadays. So all of our seedlings this year have been labeled. So we're going to make sure that this year we don't have to worry. I'm adding in some seeds. And again, Angela from the future, or even if you watch some of our next videos in this series, we have planted some seedlings in there because January is our seedling time to start our indoor seeds. And these seedlings definitely give you the chance to, as soon as the weather warms up and we get that last frost, or our last frost date, for my zone 8A is somewhere in the beginning of March and the February, our plants will be thriving and strong enough to go outside and encounter the weather. Of course, sometimes we do want to get them acclimated to the weather. So before the last frost, I do tend to take the plants outside during the daytime. Even now, we're in January. Our last frost is not another month, over a month away. I can still take the plants out on some days it's warm, it's in the 70s degree weather area, and let them get some sun. But not our pepper plants. The pepper plants need lots of water, but we have kale that we made into seedlings that I also take out earlier. So we're putting in our seedling, we fill it up to the top, we're placing it in our small grow bag, which makes it easier for it to breathe. And once we are transplanting it to this larger potting size, we don't have to worry about disturbing the roots or disturbing any disturbances, we just take it out of the bag and easily transplant it into its final growing place so it can grow big and strong and give us lots of peppers. So this is basically what we've done, how we've thinned out our yellow sweet peppers out of our click grow. We are not wasting any. We're not throwing them out. We are replanting them from our click grow into our planting bags. These plants have been outside, yes, now for quite some time. And as they've been out of our area, they have been growing. The way I water these is I bottom water them at that little circle thing in the middle. I fill up the water up to that stage. And once I fill up the water up to that stage, then I let it drink water to its heart's desire. Now, these plants, they were recently planted. As soon as I put the water in, it drank up all the water immediately. So I think before I came back, it was full to capacity, which was also a surprise that it would be that full and it had that much water. I didn't expect it to absorb that much water since the soil we were using was a moisture controlled soil. However, if it does not absorb the water up as quickly and the water stays there, if I come back in 5 minutes and there's still water there, what I do is take the water out. Oh my God. Yes, Eddie. I take the water out and transplant it or pour it someplace else into another plant that needs water, or put it back into our holding area until another plant looks thirsty. But these plants right here, it was their first watering in, and they were drinking up that water really quickly. Here you go. So we have our team member here who is playing and having some fun. We're going to check in on our click grow here. Our plant is in there. Our soil is nice and moist. Our water level is high. We have our lever on the side to check our water level. And our water is doing very good. Our plants are doing good. The basil does not need thinning out. They all can stay there. On the other side, we had a plant that didn't germinate. So they have a germination guarantee. So we are waiting for those plants to germinate. I mean, they're going to be sending us those plants, so we don't have to worry about if they don't germinate or not. So this is our click grow. Thank you all very much for joining. This is Angeline and the team. And remember to stay green always and